Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I've been getting a lot of questions about American Express's application rules, so I figured I'd make a video on that topic today. But before we get into that, if you want to support the channel, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more interesting content just like this. So the first rule that we're going to talk about is the 1 in 5 rule. Basically, that just means that you can apply and be approved for one American Express credit card every 5 days. That doesn't apply to charge cards, just credit cards. So you can apply for a credit card, be approved, and also be approved for a charge card. So again, that 1 in 5 rule only applies to credit cards. The next rule is the 2 in 90 rule. What that rule states is that you can apply and be approved for 2 credit cards every 90 days. If you apply for another credit card within that 90 days, it's automatically going to be rejected. Again, this doesn't apply for charge cards. You can apply for as many charge cards as you want and potentially be approved. This 2 in 90 rule, again, only applies to credit cards. The third rule that we're going to be discussing today is the 5 credit card rule. And what this rule states is that you can't have more than 5 American Express credit cards open at one time. Now this rule doesn't apply to any other cards with any other company, just American Express cards. So this is why it's important to have a strategy when applying for credit cards. You just don't want to open up any random credit card just because you're excited about getting it. It should be a strategy when opening the credit cards. For example, you don't want to have a Delta Reserve, Delta Platinum, Delta Gold, and 2 Hilton credit cards, because then you've hit your 5 card max. You've shut yourself out of any other American Express credit cards. So again, it's important to have a strategy because you can only have 5 American Express credit cards open at one given time. And again, charge cards don't apply to this rule. Are you seeing a theme here? So the last rule that we're going to be discussing today is the once in a lifetime rule. And basically what that rule means is that you only can receive a sign-up bonus for a particular card once in your lifetime. So for example, 5 years ago, if I had the American Express Platinum and I decided to cancel it, downgrade it, or product change it, then I'm not eligible for that sign-up bonus ever again. 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, I can apply for that card, but I will not receive that sign-up bonus because of this once in a lifetime rule. Another item that we're going to discuss that's not really a rule is if your credit limits across all your accounts equal out to $35,000 or more, American Express is going to do what's called a financial review. In this financial review, they're going to be looking all through your accounts, looking at your income, just checking to make sure that everything is okay and that your accounts are in good standing. This isn't a problem if all your stuff is legit. However, it can be tedious and a hassle. Again, these are American Express's application rules. Hopefully this outlines everything and that you see why it's important to have a strategy when applying for applications, because you just can't apply for as many applications as you want as fast as you want. There's rules to it, and it's very, very important that you have a strategy and know what you're doing and timing everything just right so that you can get the most value out of these sign-up bonuses and out of the benefits that come along with the cards. That's all I have for you today. If you learned something during this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, if you know anybody who may benefit from this topic, share this video with them. You can also share it on your social media pages so that we can all benefit and learn how to travel for less. But until next time, have a good one.